Namco. You've always done good by me with the Tekken games and with Pac-Man and all the other games that you got going. I'm definitely going to be playing that Captain Tsubasa later this year. But, oh, wait a minute. What is this? Turn that music up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Reiko Nagase, Enki Gilbert, Shinji Yazaki, Robert Christman, Sophie Chevalier. What game is this? Ah, it's a racing game. Something that a lot of people wouldn't expect me to do. But I wanted to do this. And as you see, this is R4, Ridge Racer Type 4. A game that I was surprised with when I eventually got my hands on it. I'd say touch it, because I don't really have it. I'm playing this digitally on my PlayStation 3. But this game was very surprising to me because originally I stumbled upon this when watching the Yo Video Games crew do a quick look at this, and I was looking at this intro and I don't know why, I just love this intro and I just love the music, and it just hooked me. And then eventually when I did buy this, I played this, I enjoyed this, and it just made me be like, damn, like this is really getting me interested in wanting to game again, because around the time I bought this game, I wasn't really doing like a lot of recording. I want to say it was probably around the time when I was getting ready to do, or maybe after Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I want to say. And so I was like, hey, I wanted to play this game, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And at some point I wanted to do a playthrough of this. So yeah, of course this was done by Namco. And with it being done by Namco, this game is within multiple sequels, sort of spin-off type games within the series. And yeah, like I really wanted to do this because it really gave me that urge of like, I want to dip my feet more into the racing genre. Even though I've played racing games in the past, like the Need for Speeds and stuff, and a little bit of Mario Kart, but I don't know why, I just wanted to play this more. And so, we're playing R4 Ridge Racer Type 4. So, that being said, hold on. Actually, let me change the controls because I just realized I had, nope, not that. I just forgot that. Oh, shit. Oh, go up. Alright, sorry about that. I had to change the fucking settings where I had to switch it out and shit. But yeah, I wanted to do this really bad for a couple of years, but recording just did not work for me. And so with me doing this, like, I really do want to give my 2 cents, because there's some things in there that I want to talk about, and there's some things that I'm kind of like, I don't know why they did that, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, as we get started, let's see how this whole thing's gonna go.
Welcome to the Real Racing Roots 99 Grand Prix. Here are the rules of competition for this Grand Prix. The Grand Prix consists of 3 stages with a total of 8 races. Stages 1 and 2 each consist of 2 races, while the final round consists of 4 races. You have 4 chances to advance through each race. You must finish within a qualifying position to advance through each race of the Grand Prix. If you fail to advance, you must retire from the Grand Prix. The qualifying position for each stage is as follows. You must finish 3rd or better in each race to advance through stage 1. 2nd place or better in each race to advance through stage 2. And finally, a 1st place finish is required for all 4 races in the final round. To win the Grand Prix, you must advance through the first 2 stages and place 1st in all 4 races of the final round.
Alright, so we got the idea. Finish 3rd or higher in the first round of races. Second place I hired in the second round, and first place in the final round. Alright, so welcome to the Grand Prix. So these different teams are based on their difficulty because there's normal, hard, easy, and expert. So how we're going to do this, we're actually going to be going down each of them by lowest difficulty to highest. So we're going to start with the lowest difficulty, which is the easiest. So we're going to be rocking with the team RC Micro Mouse Mappy, which is the French team. And we're going to go through the message on who they are. A French team with cars renowned for ease of handling. The team also has a new owner for this season. So that's going to be our team. Bonjour, welcome to Team Mappy. Who? Me? I'm Sophie Chevalier. I'm the owner of this team. Are you surprised? No, I'm not surprised. If you think I'm gonna be surprised that a woman is leading the team, no, I'm not surprised. I think it's fine. Then I'll see you at the finish line. You come in first, right? Oh, and by the way, can you choose the car manufacturer you want? And can you choose one that's stylish? Oh, right. If there's anything you need, just ask Donald Lewis, the manager. He's taking care of the details for me. And so we have to choose our manufacturer for our team that we're rocking with. And it's going to be based on, and there's two different types that we have. We have drift and we have grip. Now, grip to me is a little bit of an easier time because when you're using a grip car, for the grip car, once you get ready to do a drift, you just gotta let go of the acceleration button and hit the turn when you feel like it's right to hit those corners. And so you don't have to press a button or anything. So when you're hitting those tight corners, don't hit your brake button because it'll brake for you once you let go the acceleration, and it'll help you figure out like, okay, this is when I need to do it. But when you get to drift and when you're about to hit those corners, you're gonna have to hit the brake button in order to go into the drift. So just keep that in mind. And I kind of feel like grip is a little bit more easier than drift because drift, you really gotta time it a little bit more outside of grip. But we're going to be using a grip type, and we're going to be using the Age Solo, which is the French maker. French maker. Makes me feel like I'm going to say fresh maker. A French auto manufacturer. Their design focus on combat, aerodynamic body styles. So that's the style that we're going to get. And we're going to be, and once we go through each difficulty, I'm going through each of the teams of each of their makers. And really, I don't think it really, I don't know if it really is going to change the difficulty that much. I think it's, well, I mean, not for going up against the AI, but just trying to, like, you know, play as well as you want to play. Just your play style. It depends on what you like, so choose whatever you want, but I'm just doing this just to kind of keep it within the actual team and, you know, where they're from. Alright, so we got a car that is 99 miles per hour. We got grip. Now I'm actually going to keep it on automatic because I've never really done like the manual tuning at all. So our sponsor this season is Age Solo, per your request. The new car is here and it seems to be ready, I think. I heard that this car has great traction, so it handles corners very, very well. Donald said that to me, but I have no idea what it means yet. The first heat is coming up. Don't be shy and go for first place, okay? Alright, we definitely will. And so, our first race is going to be at Helter Skelter in Yokohama. And we got 2 laps, and we have to try to, you know, get first place. So, I'll see you guys there.
Racing Route 99 in Helter Skelter. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Yep, here we go at this. And so, since we're doing this in the easiest difficulty, the AI isn't really gonna be that aggressive towards you. Like, you really aren't gonna have to worry about trying to deal with the difficulty of the AI. Because it's only in those later difficulties where you're gonna have to kind of like step it up a bit and be like, like you're not gonna stop me. So that's sort of like the thing there. So I didn't really have to. I hit the side a little bit right there, but just like I said, I don't really need to kind of like hold down the button, because grip is just dealing with you just accelerating, and then once you hit those corners, just let go of it, and then you'll hit those tight corners into a drift. So just keep that in mind. This isn't the drift. This isn't like a drift car. This is a grip car. Just to keep that in mind. Just wanted to let you guys know that. And so we're in third place. We're in the actual spot that we need to be in, but again, we're not going to try to do that. We're trying to go for first place. Oh shit. I wasn't trying to get that, but we can make up for that. And again, you don't really have to have pretty much a big issue with the cars hitting you that much or trying to stop you and be in your way. It's just all about trying to get a good handle with the turns, driving the car, you know, etc., etc. Because once we get into the normal difficulty, I'm going to be doing the same exact grip style. Oh, no, not same exact grip style, but the same exact style where, like, I'm going to be using a grip car. So, just want to let you guys know on that. So, this is sort of like a bit of practice for me to get an idea of, like, okay, so this is what I need to do. And it gives me an idea to kind of practice on my turning when doing this. So, we're in first place. We're doing good so far. And I know there's going to be some Namco ads of different games popping up on these fucking billboards. I know there's eventually going to be a Soul Calibur one coming up eventually in one of these stages. Maybe there's one in this stage. I don't remember. Think I can get it? Yep, I beat my previous time. And that's pretty cool. So with us doing that, we ended up getting past the first round, which is easy. So we can move on to the next heat. Wow, that was fantastic. Is this normal? It's not, right? You disappeared all of a sudden and then came right back. I couldn't keep up with your pace. Oh, I can't stand around here like this. I must call father up. I'm gonna report the race results and declare war on him. What? Don't you understand? You see, I promised my father I'd quit as the owner of this team and get married if the team didn't win this season. Oh. So, do your best and win the second race for me. Please get first place, okay? Okay? Okay, so we know a little bit of backstory on her, that eventually she was going to leave and then get married. And one of the things that I do want to bring up real quick before we get into the next part is, with me doing so good in that first race, and it also continues along with the later races too, the dialogue can change. Like, if you get like third place, they'll be like, oh, you made it, but you know, it wasn't good, but I'm glad you at least made it through. And so, like, depending on how good you do or poorly you do, depending on the placing, really changes the dialogue between the person that is, like, you know, your manager or owner for that team. And it's also going to indicate what type of vehicle you're going to get once you move on to the next later of races. So I just wanted to bring that up. So, that being said, let's get started with the next race at Wonder Hill.
Racing Roots 99 in Wonder Hill. 3,
All right.
2, 1, go!
All right, so we're the second race in Wonder Hill. Not as basic as the first one, but we're gonna try our best to do as well and see if we can beat our previous time. Ah, shit. And again, this is about also how good you do, because that really indicates on what type of vehicle you're gonna get later on. And also showcases like a lot of replay value too, because depending on how good you do is really going to showcase like, okay, like I can get this vehicle if I do this, I can get this vehicle if I do that. So you unlock a whole bunch of cars by doing this, and I think also doing the trial mode. When doing that, I think you unlock that after you beat like the Grand Prix like the first time you play. So alright, now we're in third place again. Uh-oh, be careful. Steady, steady. Alright. Now let's try to get the second place. Yep, I see second place right there. One of the Japanese drivers. Alright, there he goes. Right behind you. Right behind your ass. Really doesn't want me to get past. Yeah, like I said, like the cars aren't super aggressive, but I know in later difficulties they are very, very aggressive. They will try to stop you every chance you get from getting ahead. Oh, zipped right past him after that turn. Ah, there goes Pac-Man. And oh yeah, I think I brought this up, but the soundtrack. Man, I love the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack so fucking much that it's just like really, really fuck! But I love the soundtrack. I fucked up on the turn, but I'm still in first place. How the fuck is that even possible? But yeah, I love the soundtrack a lot because of the mood that it brings, because it really feels like you are in an actual race. And actually, now that I think about it, like, and I was thinking about this before I got started with this recording, is that if they would turn this into slightly bit in sort of like an anime type style sort of game, like, it would make total amount of sense with the music, because personally I feel like it definitely would fit. It would fit very, very well, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I didn't beat my previous record time, but I still got first place. And so we're pretty much good with that. My God, I got fucked up on that turn. I didn't like that, but you know, it is what it is. Your performance is top notch again. The other teams can't touch you. Damn right they can. Donald said I shouldn't make such a fuss over first heat races results. Well, that mattered to me. Aww. Father's probably not expecting us to do this well. I can just imagine the surprised look on his face right now. The second heat is coming up. The races will be difficult, but it'll be easy for you, no? I'm really looking forward to your next race. Thank you. We definitely appreciate the support. And so, with us getting through with those first batches of races, we're going to try to save this here. And when we get back, we'll be continuing on with the Grand Prix and the second batches of races. So I'll see you guys then.